No.
Yeah.
Where can you get a gun in prison, Frank? It doesn't happen that way.
No. If you know the right people, you can get anything you want here. I just didn't want to tell you about getting the gun because I thought you might not keep it quiet. But when I have it in my possession, we'll tell everybody.
And what good is that going to do?
Well, who's ever agreed to nail me will have second thoughts, won't he? Huh? Sandy, I'm not going to die. And I'm not giving the mob any money.
I didn't think you had the money to give them, Frank.
Well, not as much as you think.
Frank, listen to me. The only answer to this is I want you to go to the port and tell them who these people are. And get protection. Please?
No. I can handle this myself. Really, Sandy.
Hey! Into your cells.
All right, we're going.
Now!
We're going, all right?
Oh, no problem. Just take it easy, hon, okay? Boy, co-ed prisons sure are nice for us married folk, aren't they?
Get out of here. Move it.
How are you, Herb?
Oh, I'm just so. Turn to my daughter for some solace here.
For a change. Oh, I'll get it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello? John!
What? Somebody's day just perked up?
I'm fine, but I miss you. How are you? Wait. I'll take this on the other phone, okay? John. Just so we figured. I'll hang up for you.
Yeah, sweetie, I have an appointment. I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
all right?
Dad, we'll talk about this tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
I love you. Can I offer you something to drink, something to eat?
Well, no. Thanks, not much appetite.
Oh, sounds like your love life's in trouble. My appetite always disappears whenever I'm falling in love or falling out of love. Just a guess.
Yeah, maybe a bullseye. Yeah, some personal problems.
But you know what? You need a party, and I have just the one you can go to. I'm sorry. Was that a little too blunt? I'm still working on tact. The thing is, I got an invitation to this party, and I don't have anybody to go with, and so I was wondering if maybe you would be the dutiful ex-brother-in-law and take me, and maybe even have some fun.
That's very sweet, Melinda. I tell you the truth, I don't feel too much like partying right now. It's nothing to do with you. I'm just not...
Oh, come on. I've had dozens of shrinks, and they all say that when you're depressed, you're supposed to do things. Come on, Herb, you can trust me on this. This is what I'm an expert at. Not romance, but depression.
You know, it's just amazing how direct you've become with yourself.
Well, 6 years of 24-hour therapy is a long time. Come on, Herb, please. Please take me to the party. I mean, a room full of people that I don't know is very frightening to me. And you can leave early. I mean, you don't even have to have a good time if you don't want to.
Well, I suppose. Sure, why not? And yes, it beats pacing in a hotel suite, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you don't like it, you can leave.
Well, what's the occasion? Who's throwing the party?
Somebody Kathy knows. They just invited me to.
Okay, whatever. I do have to leave now for my appointment.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah?
Thank you. You're one of the nicer people I've ever known.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Cassie, I hope you understand why I had to do that. Oh, Vicki, thank God.
Oh, Vicki.
Vicki, just home. You tell me everything's going to be all right.
Oh, my God, seeing you here in this place in this uniform, it breaks my heart.
I'm just lucky I don't have any broken bones yet. Vicki, what's going on? Do you have some new news about a new trial or a pardon or anything?
No, honey, I'm sorry I don't. I wish I did.
Yeah, well, it's not right for me to put all that burden on you either, is it? I'm sorry. It's just that if it weren't for you, I mean, nobody else would even care if I ever got out of here.
No, Max cares.
I know. I know Max cares.
expect if this place ever just happens to blow up and all of a sudden there's a hole I can crawl through to freedom, I'll know it's because of Max. Listen, how's my baby? How's Al? I think about him all the time. At least when I'm not thinking about how to save myself from all these creeps here.
Are you really being harassed?
Yes. But we can talk about that later. How is Al? Is Al happy?
Oh, he seems to be sure, honey. I know he misses you. But he's always had so many people around him. I guess he's...
I know. And believe me, I'd rather that. I'm happy knowing he's not crying himself every night to sleep over me, just like I'm crying about him. How's Cord?
I haven't really seen much of Cord. You know, Katie's father died, and so she needs his attention now.
Not one phone call from him. Not even one. I don't suppose he'll ever come to visit me either.
Well, there's no reason to assume that, honey. It's just that Kate has to be his priority now.
Vicky, there's no sense in trying to pretend, all right? I know Cord thinks I got a bum rap here, but he still got exactly what he wanted, which is me out of the way and out of his life. As far as Cord's concerned, I'm dead. And if Rags has her way, I will be soon.
What's going on here?
Vicky, there's this woman here named Rags who absolutely hates me. And you see, I didn't know the rules when I came here, and she was really trying to bother me, and I told on her. You know, I might as well have said I wanted to commit suicide. She's trying to get me. She's trying to make me pay for it, and she would have if Jamie Sanders hadn't saved me just a little while ago.
Jamie Sanders?
I know. Isn't it weird that he would protect me? I mean, he would even help put me in here. But he's not really protecting me. No, I know he's got a whole other bunch of plans for me.
Where is the warden? I mean, where are all the guards when this is going on?
Yeah, well, hear no evil. See no evil. Don't you remember all those stories Dorian told Vicky? They're all true. You have no idea what it's like in this place. I mean, all those years that I've been lying and scheming, I should have been trying to learn how to protect myself because I needed here, Vicky. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it.
Oh, my God, I can't take this. I hate it.
Vicky, I don't mean to make you worry any more than you already are. And I do have one friend here. Her name is Sandra Montaigne. And we stick together, and hopefully if we do, Rags will just start picking on somebody else and forget about me, and maybe then Maria will start picking on me, too.
Maria who?
Maria Roberts. I have these nightmares, Vicky. These awful nightmares about Maria, and she is tormenting me. She's torturing me. She's murdering me. Vicky, my nights here aren't any better than my day.
Honey, tell me about the nightmares.
Time's up.
What? Time's up? No, I just got here 5 minutes ago.
Visiting hours are over. Come earlier tomorrow.
All right. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I promise you I'll come and see you tomorrow, okay?
I've got something to look forward to.
You hang on, you hear me? And if you have those nightmares, you wake yourself up and you fight them off. You must believe that justice will prevail. You must. And you must believe that Max and I are going to get you out of here.
Thank you.
Let's go, Robert.
I love you, honey.
Oh, Vicky, I love you. Kiss Al for me.
Pretty soon there won't be much for a gardener to do around here except clean up branches and sweep off snow.
You're not, planning to move to someplace like Florida or something like that, are you?
Oh, no, I couldn't afford anything like that. Wanda, how many of these cookies have I wolfed down?
8. But who's counting?
Please, take them away or Tina won't get one bite. I must say, in case you haven't guessed, these cookies are truly heavenly.
Heavenly? Oh, my, that would be some kind of camp, now wouldn't it?
What?
To call my new eatery Heavenly Hash.
Well, only if you served a lot of angel hair pasta.
All right.
What serious? Are you really thinking of opening a new eatery?
Well, I am thinking about it, but I have to have some kind of partner, you see. That's why I'm very glad that you're not considering going to Florida or something, because I think I'm going to keep you mighty busy in the kitchen.
Doing what?
Being my partner.
Is there alcohol in these cookies?
Well, I think that you and I would make a heavenly combo in the hash business.
Oh, I don't have any money and I can't cook. So how does that make me a heavenly partner?
Intuition. I got a little bit of money, and I could cook, and you could learn.
Wanda, stop, please. I could break out in hives just thinking about this.
Oh, you're not still uncomfortable around me, are you?
No, not really. But I'm not business partner material, unless you're thinking of opening a flower shop.
You could take care of all the little bouquets of flowers on all the little tables. You could take care of all the flowers in the... Oh, Gilbert, I need you.
Well, this new venture could be a welcome challenge. But I have nothing to contribute, money-wise or professionally.
Nonsense. Will you at least consider looking at the place I'm thinking about?
Well...
Good. When do we go?
Want me to talk on the telephone? Yes. Is that for you? It is. What do they say? What do they say? Gabrielle? Oh, hi. Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Good to see you, too. Oh, I'm good. Mommy, look, it's this beautiful little baby.
Oh, thank you.
What a sweetie. Listen, I really did have a reason for coming over. I would love it if you would come back to work for me. Now, before you say anything about being a mother, I'm a mother, too. I have a babysitter that comes every single day to take care of Sammy, and I talked to her already about taking care of Al, too. We could combine designing and mothering. What do you say? Please, will you come back?
Well, I've more or less made a decision to stay in Landview, and I could use the money.
Well, then it's all settled.
But I have to share one reservation with you. I'm not sure if staying in town it may be prolonging the pain for Cord and the rest of the Buchanans.
But Max is here.
Yeah. Well, Max is never going to be the devoted father. I finally worked that one out. You know, if I told him I wanted to leave, he'd say, write often, take pictures, and where do I send the support money?
Now, come on, I think you're being a little hard on him.
Just a little. Oh, Delilah, I'm not really that bitter. I just feel caught, you know? I wonder if it might be best to leave town. On the other hand, I told Steve that I didn't want him to leave. He's in love with me.
Oh, well, I kind of saw that coming. Well, so tell me then, how do you feel?
I don't know. You know, attracted. He's so different from Max. I say that I'm strangely attracted to him because it just caught up on me while I thought I was still hanging on to Max. But he has so many wonderful qualities that I wish Max had. I often fantasize that he did.
So there you have every reason to stay here in Landview. The only thing, you might want to leave this house.
Yeah, you're probably right. But, you know, it's comfortable, and Vicky and Clint have made me feel so welcome here. But I can see the pain flash through their eyes when they look at Al, and they realize...
You know they don't blame you for that, or else they wouldn't have been so generous after they found out the truth.
I understand that. It makes them fabulous people. And, oh, I hope I can be as good a mother as Vicky is. And I hope I can find Al, a father who is as strong and caring as Clint.
Maybe you have.
Maybe. You know, I don't know why, but I feel almost giddy when I think of Steve. Maybe it's because I'm finally letting my feelings come through. But, Delilah, do you think I'm making a terrible mistake? I am so frightened of falling in love with another Holden.
Your scars from Max will heal. And then you'll wonder why you ever fell in love with him in the first place. And then you can really begin to let yourself fall in love with Steve.
How's John? I mean, I don't have to ask how you are. The glow of love is just lighting you up.
What can I tell you, Auntie? He misses me. Here he is in France, surrounded by gorgeous women, and he can only think of me.
Congratulations. Love has finally found the elusive John Russell.
I hope so. In fact, he said the case is going great, and he may be back even sooner than he'd planned. I wish Dad didn't have to leave so soon.
Well, he's certainly left in a better mood. You want to know what? He got an invitation to the party, and he invited me. I know I was absolutely flabbergasted, too, but he wants me to go with him.
Well, I'm surprised just because he seemed so bummed out about what happened with Judith that he didn't seem like he wanted to go party.
Well, you know, we started talking about falling into a depression and, or climbing out of it, and I think he decided not to sink, so I'm going to go out and buy myself a new dress. You want to come?
Sure, why not?
I'm so excited about this. I have butterflies already. I just have to make a great impression.
Sandra? Where's Rags?
I don't know. I guess they're keeping me busy. Who was your visitor?
It was Vicky. She didn't have any real news for me, but she told me that Al's okay.
I got some real problems with Frank, Tina. He told me that the mob's probably going to do him in tonight sometime if they don't get their money tonight.
Well, how can he get the money from here? I mean, isn't that the whole reason he's in here is because of lack of funds?
Now, between you and me, I think he's got the money. I still think he's going to squirm out of the debt.
Boy, he never learns, does he? Sandra, this doesn't mean that they could come after you.
I don't know. But I think Frank was trying to warn me without scaring me. Yeah.
Sandra, look, if the mob thinks that Frank is hiding some kind of a stash, then they might go after you so that then you tell them where it is.
Hey, either of you two want to dance? I'll trade half my headset for a nice romantic slow one.
Eat it, Buzz.
No, Buzz, but thanks anyways. Sandra, look, you've got to do something. What about Jamie? I mean, isn't it possible that he might be able to protect you?
I think I trust Jamie even less than I trust the mob.
Look, Warden Perkins was real upset that Rags and I had been fighting. You know, and I could tell by the way he spoke that he knew that she was the one who was causing it. And he also implied that if I spoke to him about it, that he could protect me.
Did you say something to him?
No. Well, of course, she was right there, but this problem of yours is a whole lot worse.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to tell Perkins? Frank doesn't know who it is would come after him or come after me.
Sandra, you have to tell him something. If you don't tell him anything, then how's he going to protect you? And how are you going to feel then? How are you going to feel a lot worse if they kill Frank or if they try to kill you?
I think you might have a point there, Tina. If I can go to Perkins and tell him that Frank and I are being threatened, then maybe I'll at least question Frank. I just wish Frank would tell him who they are.
Yes.
But that could be instant death, too, you know? I don't know.
Yes, you do. Sandra, you know what you have to do. You have to try to do something.
You don't know anything.
No. Of course I don't, but you gotta hurry. You know that the warden always leaves at 5.
Let's hope he doesn't leave early today.
Are you sure you don't want to dance, maybe?
But I don't feel much like dancing. I've kind of had a rough day.
Any idea where those two are rushing off to?
Yeah, the warden's office. Tina convinced her to tell Perkins about the threat.
Oh, well, it's too bad the warden just left 10 minutes ago, isn't it?
Yeah? For sure? Oh. That means that we can be sure that Sandy won't get a chance to talk tomorrow.
That's right.
Or the day after, or the next week, or month, or forever.
And what about Tina? They're hard to separate. She can get in the way.
Please, I hope she does. And we can be rid of them both at the same time.
You're up.
Oh, Kate. I was just looking at some of your father's letters. This one's from Rome, when he spent the summer touring Europe between his junior and senior year. Did you know your father wrote quite a bit of poetry when he was in college?
No, I didn't.
I found some of the poems I saved in this box.
Grams, is going through all this helping, or is it making the loss worse?
I don't know, Kate. Somehow it seems comforting. It's as if I'm trying to recapture his life, so I'll never forget a single detail of it.
Well, it's a good sign that you're up.
Yes, I'm feeling somewhat better. Maybe I'll dress later and go out for a little drive. Kate, did you talk to Cord about moving in here with you?
Oh, I did, but I don't know that he's terribly receptive.
Excuse me, madam. Miss Kate, these were delivered by messenger.
Thank you, Payson. Look like invitations.
Just what I need. A party of some sort. My God, this is monstrous. How dare she? Lee Halpern calling herself Mrs. Charles Sanders II, giving a debutante party for her daughter.
Hey, how's it going, fellas? Pretty good. We're almost done, Mr. Kenny. Oh, you're learning fast. That's good, Wade.
Oh, hi, Wade.
Hi.
Tom.
Lee? Ray, when you finish moving that set, check of the ramp, will you, please? So what do I owe the honor?
Well, Tom, I'd like to personally deliver this and beg you not to turn it down for the sake of our daughter.
Hi, Maud. New sweater, huh?
Brilliant.
Where's Rags?
They moved her to another cell block. You win that round.
Oh, thank God. I may actually live. Sandra, guess what? They moved Rags to a whole other area.
That's good. There's some mercies in this place.
Yeah. I suppose you two are going to start to talk and disturb my concentration. So I am going to take my knitting to the lounge. Get the best seat in the room for tonight's movie.
Tina Perkins had already left. So there's no way that I can guarantee that Frank and I will be safe tonight.
Jane,
Well, if it isn't my favorite nurse.
what's the deal with Sandra Montaigne?
The word from the boss is that he wants it to be done tonight. That way Frankie will get the message loud and clear. Stop jerking him around and tell them where the money is. So you take care of Sandra, and I'll sit here, enjoy the movie, and make sure I've got witnesses to say that I never left.
Well, Sandra will be easy, if I can get her to her cell unnoticed.
I'll have her stand by the door for you. And then tell her that her husband's in trouble or something.
Then she'll be so distraught, she'll commit suicide.
Here's what you do when you don't.
Well, where's the dress? I thought I was going to get to see
No,
it.
it needs to be hemmed, but I have a photo. The lady who runs the boutique had an instant camera. Must help her sales, so just whip it out and show you how great you are.
Oh, my gosh, this is gorgeous, and you look stunning. Girl, Wade is going to be speechless all night.
Yeah, well, if Wade does any talking, it won't be around me. He's not coming.
Why not?
He's a uptight about his background and the fact that he's not in college.
Oh, come on. Wade has to be a little more secure than that.
It's true. I mean, he's so uptight about it, and he gets angry that people with money act like they're better or something.
Oh, what a bummer.
You know, if this party weren't so important to my mother, I would just say forget it.
Well, it is strange, the effect that big money has on people. My mom used to try to buy me with hers, at first, before we got along. And Rob, my ex-husband, he was from a mob family, but he completely turned his back on all their money because he couldn't stand how it was made or where it was from. We lived like street people in the back of an abandoned theater for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds romantic.
Well, sort of. The long story, he was hiding out. Don't even get me started on it.
Do you miss him, Cassie?
Yeah, I do. He was a very special guy, but we had a lot of growing up to do. But that was my past. My present and my future just called me a little while ago, said he misses me madly and can't wait to see me.
Will John be able to make it for the party?
No, he can't. What about Rick? Any lingering thoughts?
Only angry thoughts. What a jerk. But Wade's not a jerk. He's just a guy caught in a life he didn't make or want. And you know, Cassie, I sure hope that the difference in our backgrounds doesn't make us lose each other.
Tom, I know what you're going to say, but I am doing this for Mary Lynn, and I think you should be there.
Come on. You're doing this for yourself, not us.
I am not.
Listen, Lee, I raised a daughter that does not give a damn about debutante parties or the social world. Now, you're just doing this to show off your new name, your newly acquired money, and the fact that you've become a member of the Sanders family. And I might add, very shortly before Charles Sanders died.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You know, I promised myself that I was not going to get into a dirt fight with you when I came here, and I'm not going to. Tom, I really don't care what you think. Because Mary Lynn is very excited about this. She has gone out to buy a dress. She's inviting
All right,
her
spare
friends.
me, will you, please? You're trying to buy her love and devotion.
Oh, come on.
Listen, she might fall for the glitter at first, but she believes in things of substance. So when this is all over and the bills are paid, the only thing you'll have left is a contempt of the people you're trying to impress.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Why?
Huh.
Well, I'll tell you, Lee. Charles has been dead for a very, very short time, and you are throwing a party. Good taste. A superb taste, Lee, isn't it?
You're right. This is an outrage. That woman won't even allow a decent amount of time to pass after Charles's death. Well, I intend to see that this event becomes the most unattended in Landview.
Well, I heard you two talking in here. Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm absolutely furious. Lee Halpern is giving a reception for her daughter, using the Sanders name as her entree into Landview society. Well, I intend to stop it.
Rams, look what you're doing to yourself. Please, you're not well. Dad's death has taken everything out of you.
Not everything. I won't let that interloper take over without a fight.
Come on, take it easy on your blood pressure, all right? Let me see what I can do to help.
For heaven's sake, Patrick, what can you do to help?
Well, Elizabeth, I think Lee kind of likes me. I mean, I mediated when she came to meet you the first time, remember? Maybe if I talk to her, convince her that the timing on this whole thing is just inappropriate.
She won't listen. It's all part of her plan.
Maybe it isn't a plan. I'm not taking her side, but it could be that she just isn't thinking.
Oh, yes, she is. She's thought it all out ahead of time, including seducing Charles and marrying him. Well, I'm still not convinced that his death wasn't part of her scheme.
Hey, look, now stop it. I'm talking to you as your doctor now, okay? I don't want to have to put you back in the hospital.
Right. I'll go upstairs and rest. Then I'm going to start calling. Everyone in Landview who has received an invitation will ignore this party. I'll see to it that she becomes about as popular in this town as a case of leprosy. It's all right, Kate. I can walk.
Elizabeth, I will track Lee down and I will talk to her. I'll try to convince her to cancel out on this whole thing, okay?
Oh, it'll be canceled, all right. one way or the other.
As if we don't have enough problems with the company. Now she's going to be putting all her energy with Lee Halpern.
You don't care about the party?
Well, I think it's in bad taste, but I'm not going to go crazy about it. It's the name, you see, not just the money. I don't think I could ever care as much as Grams does about our sacred name and social standing.
Well, you two never did have the same set of values, Kate.
I love her dearly, Patrick, but she is a hypocrite. She sees Lee as trashing the family, but she has no guilt whatsoever about keeping Jeffrey hidden from me for all these years.
Have you confronted Jeff yet?
I'm supposed to do it later, but the fact that he's been in town all this time and never told me the truth has got me so angry. And then there's just the fact that I miss my dad.
Hey, that's understandable, Katie.
I'm okay. Listen, were you serious about talking to Lee, or were you just placating Grams?
No, I'm serious about it. Sure, I'll talk to her if you agree with it.
I'd love you to. Anything you could do to help.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
I'll get back to you a little later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Kate, but Mr. Kent and Miss Alexandra are here to see you.
We'll send them in.
Come this way.
Hello, Mrs. Alexander. How are you? Luther. Hi, won't you come in?
Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me. Can I get you, coffee or tea or anything?
Nothing for me.
No, thank you. Kate, I'm sorry we didn't call before coming over, but Luther and I felt this matter was too urgent to delay.
What matter?
Well, first of all, how is Elizabeth?
She's not very well. She just went upstairs to take a nap. Do you want me to wake her up?
It concerns Sanders Chemical, but no, hearing our opinion won't help her recovery.
In fact, it's just as well she's not here. Kate, we just left a meeting of our financial advisors. Your speech to the board was very impressive. In fact, it was inspirational, but inspiration can't replace experience. Decisions, and drastic ones, must be made immediately. Now, Elizabeth is not well enough, and you're not experienced enough to make them. Therefore, we are calling another emergency meeting of the board, and I will be voted in unanimously as the new chairman.
Wait a minute. Slow down here.
That's precisely the problem, Kate. The company is about to come to a complete standstill.
Of course, you're perfectly welcome to voice your opinions and offer ideas, but unless someone who knows the company as well as I do takes charge, we might as well close our doors tomorrow.
What about the assistant warden?
I think I trust him about as much as I trust Perkins.
Look, if you just make it through tonight here, I have a whole other idea, so I can tell my sister Vicky, and she can publish all about it in the Banner, about how you and Frankie are being harassed from inside of here. And once the cops find out of it, then maybe they'll put you and Frankie...
Tina! Things like this happen all the time. And the press can't do anything.
Well, maybe they can save your husband's life.
Right now, I'm not sure he's worth saving. Tina, think about what he is doing. I mean, the bottom line is he is endangering his own life. He's endangering my life just to keep this money he's got stashed someplace on the outside. And money's the whole reason we're in this place to begin with. If I start talking to Perkins or Vicky or the press, it's just going to make him crazier, and he's going to think that I betrayed him, and he's just never going to realize that all I'm trying to do is save his life. Tina, promise me something. If you ever get married again, marry a nice, simple man who hasn't got a lot of ambition.
I already did. And my ambition ruined it.
Cord hasn't come to see you, has he?
No. No, Vicky says it's because he's just got so much going on in his own life, but I know differently. I know that he's just putting me completely out of his mind.
And I say just as well. I mean it, Tina. You don't have any relationship with Cord. It's over, and you certainly don't have a baby. It's time for you to start getting on with your own life. Max Holden's waiting for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope he's also doing a lot more than waiting, like trying to get me out of here.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the one you should be concentrating on, because I think he's the one who's proved his love. He forgave you for not telling him that Al is really his baby. I think any man who can do that could probably forgive just about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really something, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
But you know what? He's not a man of small ambitions. No, Max wants everything that life has to offer. And I think he'll get it. He's real smart. Not like me. I always do all these dumb things, and I end up losing.
This isn't social hour. You two are supposed to be in the cafeteria.
All right, so we got sidetracked for a second. We're sorry.
Move it, or I'll keep you here all night and you can miss the movie.
Look, I don't want to see some dumb science fiction movie. Can't we see something romantic? Like Gone with the Wind?
Why don't you shut up and get to the cafeteria?
All right.
That'll be it, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Miss Halper?
Yeah.
Sanders. I couldn't help overhearing some of that.
Oh, yeah. You know, I don't know why I am surprised that Tom reacts that way. Wade, really, I don't want to get you involved in the middle of this.
Why are you doing this?
Giving the party? Because Marilyn deserves it.
Are you hoping she'll meet some college guy that's worthy of her?
Okay, Wade, hold on here. As I heard it, you were the one that left Mary Lynn because you thought you weren't good enough, not the other way around.
No, wait a minute.
No, wait. You wait a minute here. She would be really pleased to have you at that party. She'd be a lot happier if you went rather than sulking in some corner, so what do you think? You think you can come and deal with the college boys?
Is that a dare?
No, it's not a dare. It's just a nice invitation to have a good time. Make Mary Lynn happy. Look, Wade, if it's money, then I can rent a tux for you, you know? It's no problem.
You know, 1 minute I'm just as good as anybody else, and the next minute I'm a charity.
Look, I didn't mean it that way, all right?
Let me tell you something. You go ahead and throw that bash for my girlfriend. And when it's over, we'll go out to the movies and have a hell of a lot better time than at the party.
Great. Where am I?
This is it. Excuse me. Could you tell me where we can find the producer?
Producer. He's back there somewhere.
Pardon me. You're Mrs. Charles Sanders, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Guys, go find Mr. Dennison while I speak to Mary Lynn's mother.
Oh, so, you know Mary Lynn, huh?
Yes, we go to the university together. I'm Brent Van Buren. You invited me and my parents to the party.
Oh, that's right. Brent, hi. Well, nice to meet you. What are you doing in WVLE?
Part of a panel discussion. American college students, one of those boring television shows that no one ever watches on the public station.
Yeah, right. One of those. Well, you must be pretty bright to get on the panel. No. Anyway, are you and your parents coming to this party?
Yes.
Good.
And actually, I'm not bringing a date. To be quite honest, I'm hoping Mary Lynn will pay more attention to me that way.
Oh, I see. So she sort of caught your eye, huh?
Indeed. Actually, it was her charming personality and sweet character that really caught my attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, I intend to ask her for the first dance.
Well.
What type of flowers are her favorites?
Well, I think her favorites are peach roses. Listen, Brent, I gotta go, so...
Well,
if you don't...
let me walk you to your car. I've got a couple more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Wade, I'm missing one college guy. Where'd he go?
He'll be right back. Mr. Dennison, do you mind if I take off a half an hour early today?
How long have you been working here, Wade?
I don't know, about 3 days.
3 days. Well, I suppose a man with your seniority has a right to take some time off.
If it wasn't important, I wouldn't ask.
No, it's okay, Wade. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Quite all right.
Luther, why do you have to become chairman of the board in order for us to accomplish that?
Because it can be done without further delay.
Well, it seemed to me the board was very receptive to me, and my grandmother has quite a bit of confidence in me.
It would take days to fill you in, and your lack of experience would make you indecisive.
Look, my grandmother is not up to coming to work every day, but she is certainly capable of making decisions. And if you are asking for her to step down, I can assure you that it won't happen.
Well, you've got that right, honey. That's one thing about your grandmother. She doesn't give up power easily for good reason.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Merrill Alexander and Luther Kent, I'd like you to meet Cord Roberts, my fiancé.
Ma'am, how do you do? It's a pleasure.
Hello.
Sir? About time we met. Pleasure meeting you. I overheard the tail end of your conversation from outside. I kind of got the impression that you were asking Kate to do something that she really wasn't ready to do.
We're trying to keep Saunders Chemicals on its feet and ahead of the competition.
Yes, sir, I understand that, but forgive me for saying that if you become chairman of the board, well, that kind of cuts the Sanders family out completely now, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I'm sorry, I don't mean to question your motives or anything, but I can't allow this to happen. If you'd like, I'll have my grandmother call you when she wakes up.
Well, perhaps there is another way that we can work this out.
Yes, I certainly hope there is.
Very well. You'll be coming into work tomorrow, Kate?
First thing in the morning.
Excuse me?
Again, very nice meeting you.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Kate.
Bye. Thank you. You were the cavalry.
Oh, come on, honey. They were just a couple of ponies. I saw that the minute I walked through the door, didn't you?
Well, I knew, there was something suspicious, but I couldn't out and out, question their motives. They've been with my grandmother for so long.
Oh, come on, honey. It's just like horse trading. I learned a lot from my pa, Al Roberts. He told me that you can get a good deal even if you're dealing with bad people and phonies.
You deserve a great big kiss.
Ooh. Thank you. Listen, where do I move in? Where are my new quarters?
What?
Where am I moving in, too? You said I could move in here, so I'd like to know where that room is.
Are you serious? Did you change your mind?
Yes, ma'am, I did. Honey, look, you have stood by me for so long, I don't know where I got off thinking that I couldn't let you come back here and be at home if you needed to be.
Oh, I love you more and more and more and more and more.
Good. But now that you've got thieves and rustlers hanging around here, maybe I ought to bring my shotgun along, too?
Betrayed in one world, frightened in another, left to a stranger with a dangerous plan.
I can't make it on my own.
What's so special about this one, babe?
Got nothing to worry about now.
She'll freak and run with her first customer.
Why are you being so nice to me?
I think there's something that you ought to know about your Satan. I'm sorry. I'll do anything.
In a game of deception, innocence could be destroyed. All My Children, weekdays.
Hello.
Hi, Mom. So, did you get the dress?
Yes, I did, and you were going to die when you see how much it costs.
Are you kidding? I am going to die if it doesn't cost a lot. Where is it?
Oh, well, it has to be hemmed. It'll be delivered in the morning, but I have a photograph.
Oh, great. Let me see.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I have a feeling when I see you in this, I'm going to burst into tears.
Oh, well, do all high society moms do that?
I hope so. No. Cassie, you gonna come?
Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Great. I am, still waiting for Elizabeth's answer. Of course, I haven't heard anything yet.
Well, did you talk to Dad?
Yeah, I talked to him, and he wasn't as gracious as we thought he would be. As a matter of fact, he might try to convince you not to come. I just had that feeling.
Don't worry, I won't let him do that. It would be nice if he would come, though.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I gotta get going. I have a million things to do.
Well, can I help with anything?
Are you kidding? You are the guest of honor. No. Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'd hoped my father would come, but I knew he wouldn't. Wonder how many years it'll take before they stop competing and start getting along.
Oh, my goodness.
Something wrong?
Well, not concerning you. I'm just here to see Russ Doss for that hit and run witness.
Oh, yeah, all right.
And to say hello to you, of course.
Well, how are things going, Ed? All right?
Fine. You?
Well, very busy running WBLE, and Mary Lynn moved to the campus, so things aren't very interesting at home in the evenings.
Yeah, I got that invitation to that big shindig tomorrow. Now, that's kind of funny, isn't it? You hired me to find your ex-wife, and here she is inviting me to a fancy party. Luckily, I still have my tuxedo. A little dusty, but I'll brush it off.
You going?
Oh, you don't think cops should be allowed?
Well, Ed, you're my friend, not Lee's. I'd appreciate it if you did not go to that party. And when you tell her you're not going, be as rude as you can, will you?
Wait a minute. This party is for Mary Lynn, isn't it?
No, it is not for my daughter. If it were, I'd go in a minute. This is Lee's way of trying to buy respectability. And so soon after Charles Sanders died. No, I'm sorry, Ed, I cannot be a part of that. And I'd appreciate it if you weren't either.
Oh, come on. But Mary Lynn is the guest of honor here.
Well, she won't be if I can talk her out of it.
Well, Tom, this is none of my business.
That's right, Ed, it isn't.
Right. You're right. Okay, where's this Russ Dawson?
Second door down the hall, Ed.
Oh, okay, thanks. Tom, this party is for your daughter. I think I'm going.
Hey, Buttercup. Here you got new digs.
Yeah, Jamie, I got the message. I'm going to be good. Leave Tina alone. For now.
Yeah, you can believe anything she says.
Good evening, ladies.
Yeah. See my husband, Jamie?
I think he's going to be a little late. I don't know what's going on. He seems kind of nervous about something.
Thanks. I think I'll, wait back here for my husband.
That's smart.
You gonna sit with me, Tina? I think she'd like to sit between us, huh, Tina?
I think I want to sit with some... Rags is here.
It's okay, Tina. It's all taken care of.
Yeah, that makes me feel real safe. I think I'm going to go sit with Maud.
Don't sit by her, Tina. Look at her. She kills for sport. I only kill when I have to.
I hope you're not the type who talks in movies.
No, not at all.
One word, kid, and I'll knit you right into this sweater. Take your seat so we can get this over with. You know the rules.
Where's the popcorn?
Yeah, get your butter on mine!
Have a seat. I'm waiting for my husband, if you don't mind.
Okay. All right, kiddies, ready or not, meet your attraction.
I've seen this one.
What's the matter, baby?
Hey, watch it, you old broad.
A problem already?
No, it's no problem.
Get your hands off of me, Buzz.
Both of you, stop it!
Matron, I want another seat.
Sandra, your husband's been hurt. Come with me.
It's a little awkward. Just sit down and relax.